Hi, I'm Shelley Young. I'm owner of the Chopping Block, and today I'm going to teach you how to make macaroni and cheese, one of my favorites. The first step in making macaroni and cheese is to cook your pasta. Today I use penne pasta instead of macaroni. I love that, but you can use whatever you like. We're going to cook the pasta for 7 minutes, and we want to make sure not to rinse the pasta for this dish. The next step in macaroni and cheese is to make the cheese sauce. I have 3 cups of white sauce that's nice and hot. You can see a little boil going on here in the sauce. And we're going to add cheese to that. What we want to have is 1 cup of shredded Gruyere cheese and 2 cups of sharp Cheddar cheese. We want to make sure that this is grated because that will allow the cheese to melt more evenly and keep it from separating in the sauce. So you can see what we're going to do here is whisk constantly and add the cheese gradually. We're going to add the cheese a little more gradually at the start, and as we get after we get the first cup in there, we can add a little bit more quickly. The last step in the cheese sauce is I like to add a little Tabasco. Tabasco has a little heat and a little vinegar in it, which adds just a little bit of tang to the macaroni and cheese. If this is too hot for you, of course, reduce the quantity or leave it out entirely if you like. So I've mixed my cheese sauce and my penne pasta and put that in a buttered baking dish. The next step is we're going to make a nice crumbly bread topping to put on top before we bake the macaroni and cheese. So we have a cup of Panko breadcrumbs. I really love those for a topping. They make the crispiest topping, but plain unseasoned breadcrumbs will work too. A teaspoon of salt and about a ½ teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper. I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of melted butter. You can also use olive oil if you prefer. But we've used butter and everything else, so I'm just going to use butter here. We're just going to mix the topping together and sprinkle that on top of the macaroni and cheese. So our macaroni and cheese has baked for about 20 minutes at 425 degrees. I can see that it's done because it's golden brown on the top. And I can see that the sides are bubbling. And that's how you make macaroni and cheese.